Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This video is gonna be a fun one because I'm gonna be conducting a test with my truck. I've been watching this TFL truck on YouTube, and if you never heard of them and if you own a truck, I highly recommend you to go and check them out and subscribe to their channel because they do all kinds of fun stuff with the trucks, guys. Anyways, recently they purchased a 2019 Ram Rebel, and they've been trying to they've been trying to conduct a fuel mileage test, and every time they did it, they fall short from the EPA rating on the sticker that they got. So that got me very curious, and the curiosity got the best of me. So I decided to conduct a test on my own truck to see how close I can get to the EPA rating. I'm not trying here to compare my truck to their truck to the gas mileage. I'm just trying to see how my truck gonna compare to the EPA rating that I got on the sticker versus the real world. So let's get on with the test.
Recently we did an MPG loop with this truck, our long-term 2019 Ram Rebel. Under the hood is a 5.7 liter HEMI with the e-torque electric motor, and the total system power rating is 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque.
So just like a TFL truck, my truck is equipped with a 5.7 liter HEMI V8. Okay. Crew cab, short box, 4x4. Right, so let's review this really quick. And they're rating my truck 15 on a city, 21 on a highway. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna conduct something similar to what TFL truck did to their test. They precisely went like a 98 miles on a flat highway, 70 miles an hour, cruise control, following the speed limit. They made a loop 98 miles. They refilled the truck, recalculated, and get their numbers. I just filled the truck up with the gas, and we're gonna reset everything up. We're gonna jump on a freeway, we're gonna make the loop, come back, refill it here. We're gonna calculate the gas mileage.
I'm getting on the highway, same procedure. I'm gonna set the cruise control to 70 miles an hour and leave it in drive. I'm using the same method for this loop as I did the previous time. Same route, 70 miles an hour. Cruise control set. I'm leaving it in drive.
Alright guys, the cruise control is set. Here's the freeway, nice and flat. Temperature about 31 degrees. Eco light is on. So hopefully the traffic is not gonna be too bad. So it's gonna allow us to conduct this test at 70 miles an hour without slowing down and speeding back up. Just steady cruise, see what we're gonna get. I just want to bring this out, guys, that the last summer we took a family trip up north here in Michigan, and there wasn't like an interstate like this. Was a country road with a speed limit of 55, and I was following anywhere from 55 to 60 miles an hour. And I don't have on the record to put this on a video, but I can tell you that I was watching the gas mileage going back and forth, and I calculate them. Actually, the truck doing 55 to 60 miles an hour returned back 24 miles to the gallon. So I'm very, very curious to see and find out what the truck gonna do right now at 70 miles an hour. Like I said, if you can see down there, it's set right at 70 miles an hour. So we'll see what happens. Alright guys, I'm about 23 miles into the test, and so far the truck seems to be averaging around 18 miles to the gallon, which is not looking very good to the EPA's ratings. But like I said, I'm speculating, I'm thinking on the way back we're gonna get much better gas mileage, because I'm telling you guys, when I used to drive my Harley over here on this same freeway, every time I go up here I had a headwind every time, and I had a fat boy, you know, no fairings, no nothing. So you know, when you're up on the open, you can feel the headwind quite a bit. So every time I was driving my Harley up here, I always had a headwind. I'm almost certain that on the way back, this truck gonna be averaging better gas mileage. So stay with me and find out, and we're gonna calculate on the end at the pump. All right, guys, I'm on the way back now. As I predicted it, on the way back I'm gonna get a better gas mileage. Look at it, 24, 25 is averaging on the way back. Same doing 70 miles an hour. Like I said, from my experience when I was riding my Harley on this highway, I always know when I was going that way, I always had a headwind. Always. I don't know, because of the lakes, I don't know what's happening, but always had a headwind. Now on the way back, you got a tailwind, so the truck is averaging a little bit better gas mileage. But that being said, let's see how many miles I'm into the test right now. 58 miles into the test. The truck averaging so far, averaging at least what the computer is saying, 19.1. So we got roughly about another 30 miles to go on this stretch of a highway, and then we gotta get out. We gotta refill it, and we're gonna hard calculate those numbers, and we're gonna find out what this truck actually in the real world gets on a freeway traveling 70 miles an hour, just like the TFL truck did their test. Wow, I can't believe it. See, now I dropped down to 21, 22, but that's still way better. On the way up, I was getting 18 to 19, actually 17 to 19 on the way up, because of the headwind. I always know when I was driving my Harley going up that way, there was a headwind. And I was thinking, I'm like, man, on the way back, I'm gonna be getting a better gas mileage for sure. And it is true. So, but that being said, we're gonna see how the truck gonna average. Like I say, there was a clean run, no traffic. I was able to travel 70 miles an hour with a cruise control on all the way up there, made a loop. Now I'm going back, and we're about, like I said, 30 miles away from the station. We're gonna refill it, and we're gonna calculate the numbers. Stay tuned for the results. This is interesting. I would love to do more videos like this. Alright, fellas, we're about to exit the freeway. We're gonna exit the freeway, go at the pump, fill it up, calculate the bloody numbers. Looks like the truck has averaged 19.7 miles to the gallon. So we are about to find out with a hard calculating number on a calculator how good the truck did. And we're gonna see, I doubted that we're gonna hit the 21 miles to the gallon that Chrysler or Ram is saying on the sticker, but we also don't know how the hell they conduct their tests. So what we did, we're gonna find out right now in a little bit here. Alright guys, I'm gonna go out there and fill this truck up with the gasoline. We're gonna top it off, and I'm gonna do exactly how TFL truck does. Fill that up. When I click, wait 30 seconds, double click it. I'm gonna take the receipt, come back inside. We're gonna calculate the numbers, and we're gonna look at the data in the screen what the truck said, and we'll find out what kind of gas mileage we got on the loop of 81 mile.
I ended up with 16.8. I made it back to the pump, and trip meter says 16.7. This is worse than last time when the trip meter said 17.5. So let's get to the bottom of it at the pump. Okay, so I filled up again at the very end of the run. Topped off after 30 seconds. Same procedure once again. Final amount of gallons I used, 5.484. So let's do the calculation once again. 98 miles divided by 5.484 equals 17.8. That's 1 mpg better than last time, 16.8.
Alright guys, we're at the pump here, pumping the gas up. 30 seconds. And click it again. Alright fellas, I had to move out of the way from the pump because people was waiting. This is a busy little gas station right here. But okay, let's go on with it and calculate the numbers and see what we get. So we drove precisely, as you can see down there, 81 miles, right? So here we go. Focus that. We drove 81 miles divided by exactly 4.413 gallons, right? Equals 18.3. The truck said 19.8 and we were getting 18 point actual mileage was 18.3, because on the way back we were getting a better gas mileage that average out probably, I don't know every how many miles that takes the average, probably per short distance. That's why it shows a little bit more, but anyways, it doesn't matter. So there you guys see it here. I got traveling on the freeway doing 70 miles an hour with a cruise control, 81 miles. We calculated the truck got 18.3 miles to the gallon. I think that's a little bit better than what TFL truck got. I think they got like 17.9. I gotta double check now. I don't know out on top of my head. Don't hold me for it. But yeah, that's what we get, guys. That's what I guess. To me, in my opinion, for a truck of this size, this big, this heavy, with a 400 horsepower V8 motor, guys, that's pretty good. That's pretty good doing a 70 miles an hour. Like I told you last summer when I was taking the trip up on the back roads, speed limit was 55 and I was traveling anywhere from 50 to 60 miles an hour. This truck returned back, I think, was 24.5 miles to the gallon. So that being said, that was pretty good. And no, we did not hit the EPA ratings on the truck what the Chrysler said, but like I said before, I have no way of knowing how they are conducting their test. Maybe they take in considering highway 55 miles an hour and they did 55 miles an hour for so much, they did 70 miles an hour for so much, combine those, divide those, and they came up with a 21 miles to the gallon. I have no idea. I'm speculating. But that being said, once again, you know what I'm saying, the truck does pretty good. We did not hit what the number was there, but we have no idea how they conduct their test. So, but we beat the TFL trucks numbers. Please motivate me to do more videos, guys. You gotta please hit the like button and subscribe. This one. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon with another video. Have a good one. Bye.